Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
The cost of utility bills have some households feeling the burn. What new research tells us. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Low-income households are feeling the strain utilities can put on residents. New research from the American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy shows that 1 in 4 low-income households in Las Vegas spend 13% of their income on home energy, the level at which an energy burden is considered severe. Households facing energy burdens often face difficult choices between paying energy bills and buying other essentials like food and medicine, according to the American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy. A controversial plan to update preferred solar zones could turn Nevada into a solar state. Environmental reporter Alan Halali has more details.
Maybe coming to Nevada with the latest release of the Western Solar Plan, the first time in 12 years that the Bureau of Land Management has given solar companies a roadmap for where they'd like to see solar situated in Nevada's desert. About 12 million acres of Nevada's public lands are now preferred solar zones, though there is a protest period and people are allowed to submit comments for the next 30 days until September 29th.
Kamala Harris and Donald Trump showcased their drastically different visions for the country as they met for the first time Tuesday night for what could be their only debate before November's presidential election. As the candidates debated on stage in Philadelphia, the campaigns and political parties held watch parties around the Las Vegas Valley. Trump supporters made their way to Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel, while Harris supporters gathered at a campaign office in North Las Vegas. This comes as the former president announced he will hold a rally in Las Vegas on Friday at the Expo World Market Center. And Election Day is less than 60 days away, but one party notably won't be on the ballot. 7 at 7 anchor Lena Bleets explains why you won't see the Green Party if you're voting in Nevada.
The Green Party will not appear on Nevada's general election ballot after the Nevada Supreme Court barred the party and overturned a lower court's ruling. The state's highest court ruled on Friday the Nevada Green Party did not comply with the requirements for minority parties to appear on the ballot. The Green Party needed to circulate a petition for minor party ballot access, which requires each person signing it to attest they are a registered voter in the county of their residence. But instead, the party circulated a different petition that does not include the registered voter attestation on it, the Nevada Supreme Court determined. Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein called the decision a, quote, win for Democrats' war on democracy. However, Nevada State Democratic Party executive Hillary Barrett said in a statement, quote, this ruling is a victory for Nevada voters and ensures that the Green Party plays by these same rules as other campaigns.
Moving on to weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. We'll be seeing sunny skies and feeling windy conditions today as temperatures reach a high around 100 degrees. And we do have a red flag warning going into effect at 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. tonight as dry, strong winds begin to pick up from the south. We can expect gusts between 35 to 40 miles per hour. Temperatures will be decreasing into the 90s beginning tomorrow, and it's expected to stay that way until this weekend before temperatures drop even more into the 80s next week. In business, brought to you by GBank, your best banking experience ever. The LVCVA formally certified that it expects this year's Formula One to generate an economic impact of at least $250 million. Board members unanimously approved the certification on Tuesday. That will enable advertising and promotion along a designated state highway. F1 is set to be the largest financial generator among the city's 2024 special events.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com.
The Golden Knights have announced the date and location for this season's Fan Fest. Downtown Summerlin's Lawn will play host for the event on October 6th. The event will begin at 11 a.m. and run until 2 p.m. with Golden Knights players and broadcasters making appearances, as well as General Manager Kelly McCrimmon and Head Coach Bruce Cassidy. The event is free and open to the public for all ages, with different activities like touch-a-truck and ball hockey available at the celebration.
In Health, brought to you by Centerville Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Studies show that there are specific foods we should eat and avoid avoid to keep our brains healthy and running at peak performance. According to the American Academy of Neurology, people who eat ultra-processed foods like sugary snacks may have a higher risk of developing thinking problems and even strokes. Research has found that certain foods have nutrients that can help keep the human brain healthy, like fish, blueberries, dark chocolate, and avocados, and getting enough sleep is also important to improve brain health.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop.
An all-AFC East matchup is set to get going Thursday night in Miami. BetMGM has a handful of player props for the Dolphins and Bills game to kick off Week 2 of the NFL season. Buffalo quarterback Josh Allen is minus 110 to go over 37.5 rushing yards in the contest. The signal caller opposite Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, is minus 115 to go either over or under 4.5 rushing yards. To the wideouts, Fins wide receiver Tyreek Hill is minus 115 to go over 96.5 yards, while rookie Keon Coleman is minus 115 as well to go over 43.5 receiving yards on the night.
Vegas Nation sponsored by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today.
Alexander Mattison scored the lone touchdown for the Raiders on Sunday, a 31-yard reception where he broke out a little hurdle. But for Mattison, this ain't anything new.
If you look over the progress of my career, collegiate and NFL, that's one of my things in my back pocket. People probably don't expect it. Once I saw him drop his feet and drop his hips, I knew I had an opportunity. And it was great that the linebacker chasing me kind of got cut off by that and gave me an open lane to the end zone.
In lifestyle news brought to you by LV Craft Shows has been bringing you the finest craft and gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. A breakfast spot on the Las Vegas Strip is closing after more than 10 years of service. Avenue Cafe at the MGM Grand, which opened in June of 2013, will permanently shut its doors following service on November 17th. But MGM Resorts announced a new food and beverage concept that is planned to debut in the space in February next year. Details are to follow. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Forget what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, because the LVCVA is hoping a new ad will bring more sports fans to the city. Imagery of sports shows fans preparing to see sporting events in Las Vegas and includes mascots and face-painted fans. The ads were produced through the LVCVA's $103.6 million budget to advertise the Las Vegas destination, approved by the LVCVA's board of directors in May. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. Want to stay up to date with breaking news as it happens? Just hit that subscribe button down below to get live updates and reminders on YouTube. We'll see you here each morning and night on 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.